Hi guys, it's Izzy, and that feels literally so strange after months of not sitting down in front of the camera and actually filming a video. It's been a little while. A few things have happened since I last sat down on my channel and filmed a video. As you could probably tell by my last video, I just spent a month travelling around Eastern Europe. Well, it was at least mainly Eastern Europe, and oh my gosh, such a life experience, and it feels so strange being back in England, back to work and just doing my everyday sort of routine. And let's just say there are definitely times where I wish I was on a ferry on the sea in Croatia instead of, you know, back at home, bigger up West Midlands. So yeah, I've been in dire need of motivation, and not gonna lie, I feel like I'm back to my usual motivated self, if I can describe myself as being motivated ever. But yeah, I feel like I have done a few things just to get back into the swing of things. So here are my top tips for staying and being actually motivated, and I feel like it's that time of year where everyone's in need of a little motivation. Been trying to do since I got back from holiday especially is to wake up early. That way you feel generally so much more awake for the rest of the day, and you want to actually get stuff done, and you have time to get stuff done. So my top tip is to wake up early. Like, I tend to set my alarm for around 7 and try not to get up any later than 7. And don't forget, the snooze button is your enemy. I know it might be tempting to press it, but honestly your day will be so much more productive and you will feel so much more motivated if you just get up straight away and you're just ready to start the day with a nice big cheer. My second top tip is to write a to-do list of things that you need to get done every single day. And my ultimate top tip for the to-do list is to not actually write it that full, like just the basic things that you need to get done that day that you feel more accomplished if you achieve. But honestly, I used to like stress myself out so much by writing like a to-do list of about 30 things that I needed to get done, and I would stress myself out about it so much because I just would not have time to do absolutely everything that day. So just to write down the essentials of what you need to get done that day, and you feel so much better about yourself. My next tip to stay motivated is to make a bossed-in playlist. Like, I don't know about you, I'm one of those people that can't get stuff done if they don't, you know, have a beat to go to. Like, I know people say you can't concentrate if you have music on and stuff like that, like you can't multitask and stuff, but if I'm listening to music, I'm just instantly more happy, and I honestly just find myself less distracted if I'm listening to music. I don't know. But for me, stuff with like a really good beat can like just keep you going, and stuff that is just motivational to listen to. So I just love listening to, you know, your classic Beyonce, Little Mix to keep you going. I'm not gonna lie, even sometimes a bit of Kanye.
I'm living in that 21st century, doing something mean to it. Do it better than anybody you ever seen do it. Screams from the haters, got a nice ring to it. I guess every superhero need his theme music. No one man should have all that power. The clock's ticking, I just count the hours.
The next thing I'm going to advise that you do is to always have a drink with you. Water is an absolutely amazing one to keep you hydrated because, well, obviously it's water. And it is a fact that if you are dehydrated, you will not be able to concentrate, so make sure you have that hydration going. But for me, my go-to drink, especially when I'm like busy and I'm just like down in it while I'm like doing work and stuff, is green tea. I just feel so healthy and like detoxed in a way when I have my green tea, and I just absolutely just love green tea. I just down so many of them, especially when I'm like busy. It's just sort of my little hobby just to keep going back to my green tea mug and just sipping it down. And last but not least, because I feel like this is really the most important one, is to do stuff that you enjoy. Like, honestly, nothing keeps you more motivated than doing things that you enjoy. I remember back in the day when I was doing revision, I would do like basically nothing apart from revise, and honestly it's not the best technique because after about a week, even though all you've been doing is revising, you get so sick of it and your brain just drifts and wonders, and I'm like, oh, what was my YouTube channel up to? Oh, I don't know, just like check how my YouTube channels going and you feel guilty because you're not doing what you're meant to do. So what I'm gonna definitely advise to do is to write in little times where you're gonna do stuff that you enjoy and not feel guilty about it. But honestly, the happier you find yourself, the more motivated you will find yourself. So it's not a waste of time to plan in things that you enjoy, because you will get more stuff done, and I assure you that. So there you are, those are my personal top tips on how to stay motivated. I'm going to try and continue to do as many of these as possible myself, and let me know in the comments what your top tips for staying motivated are, and if you do any of these yourself, because I would love to know them. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my first chatty video in a while. It feels so good to be back, and I'm going to be back to my regular upload schedule of every Wednesday and every Sunday at 5 PM, so make sure you stick around for that if you want to see more of this. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!